Hello Saberland, and especially our Starkiller family. Vader's Vault here, very excited unveiling of our first completed Starkiller from the second run. We did a video last week on the prototype that we had, where we did testing with the Crystal Focus version 6 and the Tri-Rebel and how to use it with Rice. And we were very excited to bring that up, but now we have the very first completed actual Run 2 Saber, and we're going to go through and show you all the cool things about the new version and all the neat things we have that we're providing with the Saber. One of the best things about the Starkiller Saber in the game is that you could change your crystals and how each crystal had a different color. That was something we always really wanted from the very first run that we did, but at the time technology wasn't really caught up yet, and things being what they were, we had to wait. So we were extremely excited when we found out we were going to be able to get Crystal Focus V6 for this the second run. So that's why it has taken a little longer, but we wanted to provide that with for our customers, because honestly, have a Starkiller, you want it to be multicolor. And now we're able to have that with the best LEDs that you can get, and with the best soundboard that you can get. So now we have Crystal Focus version 6 with CeX'y, so that you can color mix and get any color you want. Hook it up to your Rice application on your laptop or PC, and real-time adjust your color settings or your motion settings or any other settings that you can think of. You can adjust real-time and watch them on the Saber. We have a demo video showing that, so if you want to take a hop onto that other video and take a look at it, we'll show it there. A couple of other key features for all you guys getting a version or Run 2 Saber. We've kind of held you in the dark about the stand. A lot of people are very concerned about the stand. I know I am. It's a very important feature, because if you want to display your Starkiller, you gotta have something very cool to display it on. And we went with a totally different theme. Well, not a totally different theme. The first stand had some duality to it. It had the Starbird motif with an Imperial cog within it. This time we wanted to expound on that and really give a pronounced duality theme to the stand. So we went to Sanjuro Systems, and being what he is and who he is, he took our ideas and ran with it, and I'm very proud to present this awesome stand that you guys are going to be getting for your Starkillers. It's based on the yin yang motif, where we have a, let me move the girl here, where we have the two lobes, mirrored and a black, with each corresponding symbol of the Merrick family crest, or the Alliance or Galactic Republic Starbird motif. And then in the black lobe we have the Imperial cog. These will alternate on each stand. So we have silver lobes that have Imperial cogs that will have black inserts, with the black with the silver Rebel Starbird inserts. So they will alternate. So we're just going to kind of alternate, maybe do odds and evens. I don't know how we're going to exactly work that yet, but you may get one with a black Imperial cog on a mirrored lobe, or a mirrored lobe with the black Rebel insignia. The stand arms are also engraved, or laser etched or engraved, with the Imperial cog, Rebel Starbird symbols. And the actual stand arms have cutouts and contours in them made to perfectly crest the Starkiller Saber. The front arm has cutouts to hold the crystal chamber support rods, whereas the back cutouts actually really cradle the grip bars back there. On the front, where you see the mirrored lobe, we have a black plaque which shows the Starkiller name, Vader's Vault, the run number, as well as the number of the saber, 23 of 25 here. The saber is number 23 from our man Scott on the forum. We're going to get this out to him right away because he's actually going to get Sam Witwer, the original Starkiller, to sign his saber. So it'll be the second Vader's Vault Starkiller to have his signature on it. On this side, with the black lobe facing, we have the mirrored plaque. So you got that same duality. We got the black and the mirror. And then we've got the same information, the same run number, the same everything on it. There is an Easter egg underneath the Rebel Starbird. I can't really pull that out here without totally taking the stand apart, but I did take really nice pictures of it. So if you want to take a look at the stand in all its glory, you can head over to FX and check out the reveal thread there, and you'll see the Easter egg there. Alright, so let's go back into the saber here. Very little has changed in the overall style of the saber. We didn't want to change too much. We feel we got it pretty good the first time. I did, however, want to add a little bit more detail in the crystal chamber, which you'll see in a minute when I turn it on, but I did want to add some shine through into the actual crystal holder, just to let a little bit more light in, just add a little bit of finesse there. We did change the pommel venting to add a little bit more, to allow a little bit more sound out of the back, because there isn't a whole lot of back venting for the speaker available in the Starkiller. So we did add a little bit more in the way of venting out the back. The V6 is one step above even the V5 in clarity and sound quality, so having as much rear venting as possible is really good, because you guys are going to be really impressed with the way these guys sound. Other than that, the only other aesthetic change is the engraving on the grip bar. Now, instead of just VVSK and then the number, it says VVSK-R2. That's how you will designate a Run 2 saber from a Run 1, other than the crystal chamber venting. All the other changes that were made were really engineering changes, something to help me hopefully get the installs done faster. There is another piece on the inside. We again went to Sandro, and he did special chassis discs for us. It's kind of hard to see them once you get it all full of all the great equipment in there, but they are a gold foil chassis disc, and they have engraved symbols and glyphs and everything on them. They may not show up so hot in the video, but I did get some pictures of them that will be up on the forums. And then we'll get you guys a good view of that. You can see it is a very tight install. We've got 17500 AW batteries in here, so they're pretty thick. But we needed the extra runtime and the extra discharge rate to be able to run that Tri-Rebel at its full potential. We've got the Crystal Focus V6 as well as the CeX'y board there, all crammed in there in a nice little tiny package. Plenty of room for it to breathe. The wiring's all nice, neat. We got the Velcro strap holding the CF down. Not that it would really go anywhere, but it actually helps from the vibrations of the speaker to keep it from registering false swings. When you want to access your SD card, if you need to, you can just undo that and swing it out to the side carefully. The other feature is the rice port, which is tucked in between the two chassis discs here. It's just a simple 3.5mm stereo jack, and just tuck it back in there when you're done making all your changes if you want to. Like we promised in the thread, we would do, each person would get their choice of main font color, and that color would be attached to the actual TFU Starkiller font, which is font number 1. The rest of the colors would be our standard colors. You get a red, a green, a blue, and a yellow, and an orange. Well, yellow would be in place of something else. On this particular saber, they get a yellow and an orange. Purple is the main font color, and then it goes the red, green, blue, yellow, and orange. But it could be something else depending on who requested what. But we're going to get it fired on and show you guys the Vader's Vault run to Starkiller.
At last, the dark side is your ally.
And of course with V6 you get different boots for each font now, so you get up to 4, and there are several per font. Our font package was actually done by Nightstorm, who is one of the prominent font makers on saberfont.com. Big thanks to him. He put together an awesome package, keeping the familiar themes of the menu background, menu access, and several of the boot sounds, but a whole new font package taken direct from TFU1 and TFU2, a couple of fonts based on that. Some of them are brand new and never heard before, and we'll go through a few of them. Here's the first font, the TFU Starkiller Remastered, and it is in purple. And of course with the Crystal Focus and the CeX'y board we get perfect color matching for the blade, but also we have the crystal chamber tied into the CeX'y board as well. So it will closely, if not exactly, match the blade color, as well as the font color. Now he did request a golden or yellowish golden flash on clash. So that's what we have on this saber here. Yeah, very nice, rich, oppression stopping purplish purple blade color there. And we'll move on to a different font.
Accessing Imperial records.
This is the CeX'y sound font.
Lord Vader was a broken shadow of his former self. I knew that one day you would replace him.
And it's a very awesome font based on the extra content on TFU1, the CeX'y levels, where you can hear that awesome breathing as it overlaid the hum. Nice metallic sound there, deep hum. And crystal chamber, very awesome. We got those nice shine through holes. Just adding a little bit of extra light and details to the crystal chamber. That is a natural quartz crystal that's in the chamber. I just picked the jewelry quality or pendant quality quartz crystal, which is cut and polished. Some people will be getting, the ones who picked solid color sabers will be getting different crystals. And let's move on to a different font here.
Accessing Imperial records.
This is Starkiller. This is from Force Unleashed 2, Shadow Trooper.
Good. Feel your anger running through you.
Nice, beautiful blue color. We got that color by mixing a little bit of the green dye in with the blue. It's not quite sky blue, but it's a much brighter and truer blue than the just the royal blue dye of the Tri-Rebel alone. People who get the saber, if they want a deeper blue, can certainly adjust that. But we felt this was a great compromise between shade and brightness.
Accessing Imperial records.
And this is brand new General Coda font.
Let the Force be your guide.
And this is just the single green dye on the Tri-Rebel, which was the deciding factor in choosing this over the Tri-Kree. We just felt that the green was much brighter, and it gives you that deeper emerald Lexion green, basically, rather than the minty green. So that's why we got the Tri-Rebel instead of the Tri-Kree or the Lead Engine. Just brightness and shade.
Accessing Imperial records.
Force Unleashed 2 Dark Fate.
I will not fail you, my master.
And this is a nice yellow blade color, very bright, vibrant yellow. Everybody's version of yellow is probably different. This is what looks yellow to my eyes. Of course, with that awesome rice port in the back, and you can connect it to your laptop or computer and change it to anything that you want.
Accessing Imperial records.
This is also a new font, Force Unleashed 2 Call of Rage.
Accept your fate. Give in to the dark side.
And for this one we went with an orange blade color, or Torrange, as we're known for. And this particular font package is the vocal version of the font package. It has several clips from the game.
You overshadow your former self. I'll kill you, my
Accessing Imperial records.
Proxy, give me the target.
And of course, no Starkiller would be complete
Proxy, give me the target.
without the entire Force Unleashed soundtrack uploaded, plus the Imperial March.
Accessing Imperial records.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, this is going to Scott, number 23 of 25, the first Starkiller run to Saber out of the vault. And we're rushing this out to him so that he can get it signed by Sam Witwer, and we hope he enjoys it. It was very fun doing these, and please be patient with us as we work on these in between our normal customer builds and try to get these out. We know you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this version of the Starkiller, being that it has V6 and the CeX board, because now Crystal Focus comes with CeX. And what better way to mix colors than the CeX'y way, because you can mix it the CeX'y way or just some other way. But there we go, the ultimate Starkiller from Vader's vault, coming to you guys very soon. Enjoy.